What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica. I had paused the last video, but I think I was just going to end it. So this is a new video. What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica. We're down here, girl. We're down here and we are not talking about anything. I have no idea what's going on. So we're going to go down to the blogs real quick because
I sponsor the now. Yes. I sponsor the blog. Let me tell you something.
I started talking about something. You have to change the way. Girl, I started talking about something else and then I forgot what I was talking about when I ended the last video, because when I ended the last video, I paused the video, but for some reason the phone just powered down or went to sleep, and it should have, and so then it unpaused the video or stopped the video, and then I don't remember what I was talking about at the end of the other video. So I was like, I'm just going to end that video and start a new video. So that's why we're here with a new video. So with still nothing to talk about. All right, let's go down to the blogs. Let me see if I saved anything. I kind of try to save stuff, but then I have to go back and clean everything out that I saved. And I'm trying to see if it's all the stories, you know, I have to like unselect them. Expel that energy. When lotion wins, it says woman walks away from relationship with self-loving addict. So he was a mass debater. Oh God, she starts off.
I had to leave this relationship because I found out that the person I was messing with, he was addicted to corn. You can't media, so just replace the C with the P.
Or you can say adult films. Or you can say he was addicted to XXX movies. Adult films, XXX movies, I think people will get it, instead of actually taking a word and changing it and actually saying it out of your mouth as a way to like, let's get past the algorithm. Like there's some clever, I've thought of a clever way to get past the algorithm. We can say corn instead of porn. Or you can say adult films instead of porn. You can say XXX films, XXX movies. He liked to watch XXX. But this idea that y'all are cleverly getting around the algorithm by making new names for things that have other names. Abortions are pregnancy terminations. 2 words. That means to terminate a pregnancy. Same meaning as an abortion. You don't have to change the word abortion. You can say pregnancy termination. Eliminating a pregnancy. It's terminating. It's pregnancy termination. That's what it is. You can call it that. What's the other thing? Unalive. Unalive. That's a, that it's even wild that people are using it who are not even trying to get in an algorithm, like using it as if it's part. And I know that language changes and evolves, but like unalive is like saying unsmart. Right? Somebody, oh, what is the other one? Suicide, self-sacrifice. I like changing the, like, I think like for me it's like changing a word, like kind of morphing the word into something else to get past, you know, an algorithm, or get past like a, you know, community guidelines type, you know, language used during your broadcast or whatever. And I think it definitely comes from TikTok, because they're very, 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 very strict with words that are being said and things that are being said. But it I don't understand why, instead of just saying like getting a thesaurus and being like, okay, what's another way that I can say abortion, instead of like morphing the word into, I just think it's odd. I really do. I think it's just very odd in the way humans will adapt that quickly to something, to even to where it's just used in like conversation. You don't want to say, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's weird. I think it's weird. So let's listen to this woman's story about walking away from a relationship where the man loved to masturbate, as he was addicted to XXX films.
I had to leave this relationship because I found out that the person I was messing with, he was addicted to corn. You can't say that word on social media, so just replace the C with a P. Being addicted to corn wasn't the worst part. Let me tell you why I left. So I found out he was addicted because it'll be like the middle of the night, and I'll just randomly wake up out my sleep, and he'll be like in the bathroom with the door locked. So me being who I am, I will put something in the door, like pop the lock. He be full on into it. And I'm like, you weird. Like, why would you be doing that? And I'm right there sleeping. Like, you can tap me on the shoulder. But it gets worse. I decided to take his phone one day and go through it because I wanted to see what he was actually looking at. Like, let me see what pleases you. What he was typing in was the reason why I was like, okay, enough is enough. So he was typing in stuff like big booty Dominican girls, light-skinned girls with BBLs, pretty light-skinned girl. Let me tell you about the time I had with flat stomachs, light-skinned girl this and light-skinned girl, everything that I'm clearly not. So I brought it to his attention, and I'm like, it's bad enough you're looking at it, but I'm really, really concerned with what you're typing in. Like, it makes me feel really insecure. So I guess he thought he was taking my feelings into consideration. Come to find out, he was still looking at it. But this time when I went through his phone, he was typing in like big fat black girls, girls with big stomachs, like big ebony women. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, is you cool? He like, well, you said it was making you feel insecure, like by the things I was watching. So I'm trying to watch things that's like, relatable to you. And bitch, I beg your fondness the fuck pardon. Like, what? And my flabber was just so gassed. I'm like, are you cool? Like, is this for with flat stomachs? And he was so serious because he could not figure out, like, damn, why are you so mad? Like, it was a problem and I fixed the problem. Like, what took me out was the ebony women with long titty part. Like, are you shitting me right now? At that point, real? I knew, like, enough was enough. And he was so serious because he could not.
Is that real? As she started telling the story, because I tweeted earlier, because I obviously say this because I wanted to talk about it with y'all, but I thought it was going to be an actual, like a for real story. I think she was trying to be funny. And I think this is a joke. I don't think this is a real thing. But I do know there are stories of women who have ended relationships with men who were addicted to watching XXX films. So the way that she just told the story, I'm flabbered and gasted. I don't know. It just seemed to like it. It seemed like she was acting.
Leave this relationship because I found out that the person I was messing with, he was addicted to corn. You can't say that word on social media, so just replace the C with the P. Being addicted to corn wasn't the worst part. Let me tell you why I left. So I found out he was addicted because it'll be like the middle of the night, and I'll just randomly wake up out my sleep, and he'll be like in the bathroom with the door locked. So me being who I am, I will put something in the door, like pop the lock. He be full on into it. And I'm like, you weird. Like, why would you be doing that? And I'm right there sleeping. Like, you can tap me on the shoulder. But it gets worse. I decided to take his phone one day and go through it because I wanted to see what he was actually looking at. Like, let me see what pleases you. What he was typing in was the reason why I was like, okay, enough is enough. So he was typing in stuff like big booty Dominican girls, light skinned girls with BBLs, pretty light skinned girls with flat stomachs, light skinned girl this and light skinned girl. Everything that I'm clearly not. So I brought it to his attention and I'm like, it's bad enough you're looking at it, but I'm really, really concerned with what you're typing in. Like, it makes me feel really insecure. So I guess he thought he was taking my feelings into consideration. Come to find out, he was still looking at it. But this time when I went through his phone, he was typing in like big fat black girls with big stomachs, like big ebony women. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, is you cool? He like, well, you said it was making you feel insecure, like, by the things I was watching. So I'm trying to watch things that's like, you know, relatable to you. And bitch, I beg your fondest the fuck pardon. Like, what? And my flabber was just so gasted. I just, girl, stop. I'm like, are you cool? Like, is this for real? With flat stuff. And he was so serious because he could not figure out, like, damn, why are you so mad? Like, it was a problem and I fixed the problem. Like, what took me out was the ebony women with long titty part. Like, are you shitting me right now? At that point I knew, like, enough was enough.
Yeah, I felt like it's a lack of authenticity that's coming through in the storytelling that I feel like this is not real. I don't know. Let me read some of the comments and see what the people say. Once you start choosing a virtual woman over a real woman, you got a problem. Ebony women with long titties, guys, I can't breathe. Black girls with big stomachs took me out. The National Guard couldn't beat this information out of me. Him switching the search has me crying. It's an addiction, and I've got many patients who have to deal with the ill effects: ED, low libido, altered sensation, premature emission, relationship issues. I tell people, don't downplay it. It sounds like he wasn't attracted to her sexually. The people who voted that it's not a deal breaker for them have been with a porn addict. I beg your finest the fuck pardon took me out. Like, that was weird. Like, I don't know. I mean, I say things and I have sayings and the way that I say things, but I beg your finest the fuck pardon. I beg, like, that didn't, and then the flabber and the gasted. I was flabbered and gasted. I don't know. It just didn't seem real to me. That's when I was like, oh no, this isn't real. Because you talk like that for real, even down to the internet when you're telling a story. Like, that part didn't get here.
Light skinned girl, this and light skinned girl. Everything that I'm clearly not. So I brought it to his attention and I'm like, it's bad enough you're looking at it, but I'm really, really concerned with what you're typing in. Like, it makes me feel really insecure. So I guess he thought he was taking my feelings into consideration. Come to find out, he was still looking at it. But this time when I went through his phone, he was typing in like big fat black girls with big stomachs, like big ebony women. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, is you cool? He like, well, you said it was making you feel insecure, like, by the things I was watching. So I'm trying to watch things that's like, you know, relatable to you. And bitch, I beg your fondest the fuck pardon. Like, what? And my flabber was just so gasted. I'm like,
nobody talks like that. Nobody talks like that. Even when you're like telling a story, do people talk like that when telling stories? I don't know. I guess. Okay, I don't even want to talk about it anymore because I feel like it's not real. That's where I am with it. Come on, Justice. That's my shit. Oh, okay, so let's see. I'm gonna have to cut all that out. I already know. Let's see. Let's go to Hollywood Unlocked and see what they have going on. SharonStone reveals that she went on a date with Nelly.
This is crazy enough that I actually might believe it. I'm gonna say yeah.
What happened?
Sharon, what's up? It's me. Once went on a date with Nelly. I mean, this is crazy enough that I actually might believe it. I'm gonna say yeah. Sharon, did you go on a date with Nelly? Yes, I did. Once went on a date with.
Yes, I did. Let's see what the people in the comments said. Cat Williams was right. They will put you together with a white woman. Sharon is that girl, honey. Don't sleep on Sharon. In her prime, she was the seductive take your man with one look type. Who is this? Oh, Ashanti looking man. Who cares? That man's married. Going out for lunch and going on a date are two different things. Her staring hard at the camera, getting flashbacks and saying, yes, I did, all giddy like that. We know what Sharon was thinking about. The comments are hilarious. She said date back in the day, not last week. Ashanti is not in jeopardy. Y'all act like, when I tell you the way that y'all act like you uphold marriage, meanwhile, you know your nigga is out here doing the utmost, discombobulated shit and be like, but he's a married man, girl, so what? Girl, Ashanti is not in jeopardy, please. Sharon was fine as fuck. I don't blame Nelly at all. Nelly was doing whatever to cross over. Somebody posted a picture of her from crossing her legs and uncrossing her legs on Basic Instinct. Sharon was fine in her prime, so hey. Sharon was also an outside girl. Sharon was that girl in her prime. SharonStone was that girl. She's still pretty. Basic Instinct comes to mind. Sharon was a bad gal in her day. Sharon had some beautiful legs. She was that girl. If it ain't snowing, she looked like, damn, you caught me. Who cares? Button. Nobody push the button on you. Who cares? It's no buttons, no red hearts on your thing. Obviously, the people care, girl. That's so funny. That is so funny. Okay, let's see what else is happening on Hollywood Unlocked. Oh, happy birthday to Malcolm Jamal Warner. He would have been 55 today. Wow. Happy birthday to Malcolm Jamal Warner. Girl, that's just a mess. 55 years old. Ooh. ClarissaShields embraces her natural beauty despite haters. I'm not getting nothing done for validation, and good for her. That's good. That's one smart thing she said. The first smart thing she said all week. This is the first smart thing she said all week, girl. Nobody's asking you to get your body done. Do whatever you want to do, when you want to do it, how you want to do it. Just do it. Whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry. If you want to get your body done, whenever you want to get, you said you having babies next week for Papoose, right? We getting pregnant next week. What she say? I want to get, because I don't want to be 43 running around the park after her kids. You're an athlete. You think you're gonna be broke down by the time you're 43 to the point where you're not gonna be able to raise children? So she said she's gonna get pregnant next week with Papooses babies, and then I guess if you want to get your body done, because you might breastfeed or something, and the titties might be like, "Hey, girl, how you doing?" You know what I'm saying? And you might. ClarissaShields says, "Ain't nobody bullying me into what? Oh, into shit. My body is perfect, and so is my face, my lips, and all. I'm not getting nothing done for validation from motherfuckers who wouldn't send me a dead flower if I was in the hospital bed. It's called very secure. Okay. We love that. You know what? We always love the cockiness, right? The cockiness of a boxer. That is part of the persona. That's part of the persona. They all come out, they cocky, they say they pretty, they everything else. Girl, as long as you're not running after no nigga and giving no nigga your money, we're fine. I love this. I'm not getting nothing done. You don't have to get nothing done. But if you want to, wouldn't be nothing wrong with it either. ClarissaShields. Okay. She's not an ugly girl. Nobody has, it's never been about your looks. I mean, except for Papoose is my man. That's how you look to me, right? Not saying that you look like that, but that's what I see when you do that, right? Like when I say somebody looks like a Garbage Pail Kid, you know what the image of a Garbage Pail Kid looks like. So I'm giving you a visual of what I see when I see that demonstration. That's what I see. I see a 13-year-old buck tooth. That's my man. Papoose is my man. That's what I see. That's what it looks like to me. My ojos. That's what I see through my ojos. Mis ojos. That's what I see. Okay? No, it's never been about your looks, girl. It's been about what you say. You know, it's probably been a little bit about how you walk, right? You got to get out of the Monica slides and get right back in. Maybe a little kitten heel.
She had kitten heels on.
I had ladies.
Did she have kitten heels on?
Not a block heel. You sliding across the floor. But that's just, you're an athlete. You're not, we can't all be graceful. We can't all be graceful, right? So that's what it is. And girl, let me read some of the comments. Meanwhile, all she does is seek validation. No, she doesn't. That's what I'm telling you. That is the personality of a boxer. She's not seeking validation. She's telling you what the fuck it is. I saw some, who was that? It was a video, and she told somebody, you don't have $90,000. Y'all telling me about how much money I should be spending on what I should be spending it on, but you don't even have the money that you're telling me that I should spend my money on. You don't have $90,000. It was something about $90,000. Talking shit. Floyd Mayweather used to do the same thing. Can't read a lick. Used to do the same thing. Muhammad Ali used to do the same thing. I'm talking shit. Mike Tyson used to do the same thing. That's part. Connor, even the MMA fighters, they do the same thing. Talk their shit. It's a part of the thing and supposed to get you like hyped up. Like I'm your competitor. You want to compete against me? You can't even compete against me. You're not pretty like me, right? You don't have all this. The Clarissa hate is baffling. Her name is not Clarence. Her name is not Clarence. Stop trying to associate athletic women with men's names. Who put Clarence? Oh, must be somebody in the comments called her Clarence. Y'all act like people don't. Girl, no, don't get me started on that. Don't get me started on that. What else is happening? Let's see what else is happening. I put my phone down. Let's see what else is happening. Okay, this is all baddie stuff. Y'all see MiaThornton down there with Bobby Valentino? I saw you walking down on Melrose. I said it tracks. It tracks. You like a girl with a certain aesthetic, and the girls be trying to tell you a lot of the aesthetic y'all giving is trans woman. That's the aesthetic y'all give. You know Bobby Valentino's history, but MiaThornton gives you a trans woman aesthetic.
We can't.
So it tracks for me. I'm just being honest. Every time I see this man, I think about that time. Mia needs to find somebody her own size. See, she said she wanted to be on RHOA after leaving RHOP, but I'm sure Love and Hip Hop will do. Why are his fingers giving me so much anxiety? They look like chicken wings, and they little, and his nails are little. Ew. He has little nail beds. They look like chicken tenders. I'm gonna show you about Bobby Valentino's nails. Let me take a screenshot of this. Yeah, his nails are creepy. The relationship must be a PR move unless it's one of those lavender relationships, because come on now, we all know he likes rainbow. No, he likes trans women. I mean, it falls under that umbrella because it's outside of the white male heterosexual Christian whatever, blah blah blah. So the people, but that's an identity. That's not a sexuality. So I guess that's always going to be like, you're going to have to keep reiterating that. MiaThornton gives trans aesthetic. She does. And I'm just going to say it because I feel like that's the truth. So it tracks that Bobby Valentino would be attracted to her. So, but his fingers was looking real little, real short. Don't want no short dick, man. Teeny weeny, teeny weeny. Don't want no short dick, man. Don't want no short dick. Eeny meeny, teeny weeny. Little bitty short dick, man. People keep saying no one's gonna tell her. She knows. She doesn't care. He loves trans. She wants to be relevant so bad because, I mean, Bobby Valentino, right? Exactly. Like, that's crazy as hell, though. Someone said Mia needs to date someone her own size. She looks like a blow-up doll. She's definitely doing the bending. She's definitely doing the bending. I just can't take it out of my head, honey. Running out of that room every time I see his face. I don't get it. But I did see a movie recently where the lady still dared the guy, even though he was bisexual. Not for me. If it floats her boat. So women don't care if their partners like trans? Yeah, so they don't. Yeah, but some people don't give a damn. Some people don't give a damn because a person is a person is a person is a person. And you like what you like. You like what you like. That's what I say. And you don't know you don't like it until you know you don't like it. But how you know you don't like it until you know you don't like it? I'm just saying. So people like what they like. That's why you can't, like, you just let people live their life. As long as nobody is hurting anybody, everybody is consenting, no kids or animals are involved, who gives a fuck? That's the thing. And if people would just let go of trying to box people into certain behaviors and things like that, if people are like, I feel like the freer the people are, the more relaxed they are, right? I feel like when you're repressed and confined, you're more uptight. Like, girl, fucking relax. Don't nobody have time to be running around with a badge and flashlight out, policing how people exist and how people date and mate and partner. Nobody has time for all of that. As long as everybody, like I said, as long as everybody's consenting, there are no kids and animals involved, everybody's safe, everybody's consenting, I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I really don't. But I am going to call a thing a thing. You understand what I'm saying? Because to me, the trans girls give ultra femininity. Femininity. Shout out to Alexander Rogers. Femininity. Oh my God. MeaganGood presents Keke Palmer, two women who went back to, who are, girl, with the Spirit Award, the 5th annual Hollywood Unlocked Impact Award, gives her big sis of flowers. Okay, that's nice. Keke, I speak for all of us when I say we love you. You deserve it. Oh my God, did you guys hear about this? Love and Hip Hop Miami personality Alan. Remember Alan, who has a baby, who has twins with AmaraLaNegra? Alan Musis, charged with 4 counts of SA. Alleged victim testifies, I was prey. He told me to think about this every night. I have nightmares. Okay, trigger warning. On July 1st, Alan, I can't pronounce his last name, Muses, Muses. I don't know. I don't know where it's a long E or short E. Okay, AmaraLaNegra's twin girls' father and Love and Hip Hop Miami personality was charged with first-degree criminal sexual misconduct. Now his alleged victim, whose name remains anonymous, alleges he preyed on her and told her to think about the alleged assault every night, which she does in her nightmares. Allen, 40, was arrested in Miami and extradited to Kalamazoo, Michigan on July 11th, where he was released on a $250,000 cash bond on August 8th. Prosecutors say Allen, who was a Dominican Republic foreign exchange student at Western Michigan University from 2009 to 2013, allegedly SA'd a female student at his apartment in March 2010. She was 20, he was 25. No charges were filed at the time, but she underwent a forensic medical examination. Per MLive on August 14th, the woman testified that they were friends who often played sports together at the campus rec center. When visiting him one day, he allegedly lured her into his bedroom to look at photos of his child. He allegedly undressed her and verbally denied she verbally denied his advances, even showing him her purity ring. He allegedly ignored her and forced sex several times. She tried to make him ejaculate to end it, but he allegedly smacked her hand away. Things got more intense, forcing her to disassociate and stare at a clock on the wall. Alan pleads not guilty, reportedly shook his head as she testified. After strong testimony and evidence, the judge moved the case from district court to circuit court. Criminal sexual conduct, first degree, person under 13. I don't know why it says that as a description. He made bond. And who is this? Love and Hip Hop. Oh, this is Marlon.
You Alan, la policía in Miami. Tu sabes, la policía Panankaka. Okay? Welcome to Miami. Papi Chulo, you're going to become the prison Cinderella. Welcome to Miami, okay? My Haitian friends going to say hello. Don't fuck with me, my friend. I told you so. Welcome to Miami, Allen. Bad.
No charges were issued at the time. This is the from the Michigan Department of the Attorney General. Former Western Michigan exchange student arraigned on SA charges. They got your ass, motherfucker. That's crazy as hell. And you all on TV. That's crazy. That's the crazy part. That's what I'm telling you. When a person has like narcissistic traits about them, they will put themselves like in front of people in a spotlight of a sort. And I don't know if you don't remember, like you don't think what you did was wrong, but the girl, luckily the girl went and did the forensics, and now they have evidence. That's embarrassing. AmaraLaNegra's baby father. Amara, let his wife deal with this, please and thank you. But the fact that they put his race as black, knowing how anti-black he is funny as fuck. They're anti-black people. What are you talking about? Anti-black people. What you talking about? Girl. The way he treated Amara, not shocking. Protect the twin girls. So this happened 15 years ago, was immediately reported, then continued to allow him to be a student 3 more years. And only now charged. Something is fishy. She may even have a case against the school, because if true, what the fuck? Imagine having 2 kids with this man and begging him to choose you over his wife. I know. Ugh, nasty. And if you still acting like you're supporting a man after this, then you're gone. You are absolutely gone. Like, just turn your whole pussy in. Just turn it in. Turn it in. Because if you still support that man after this, Amara, as much as you wanted this individual, God said no, shielded you from the unknown. Say thank you and close this chapter, okay? Amara, please let his wife help him. He treated you and the twins horribly on national TV. Focus on raising your beautiful twins and heal yourself. That's embarrassing. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I'll show a picture of him. And he's a nice looking dude. He's not a bad looking dude at all. And I'm telling you, it doesn't matter. When these people, when they look a certain way, like, those are the ones that you have to be cautious of, because them cocky dudes, like, you just have to be, I don't know. Then he's married, he's dealing with AmaraLaNegra. She's acting like she wants him to choose her, just acting like literally like out of a soap opera. And to me, I feel like there's no, unless you're paying me a lot of money to act in a film, I'm not going to act like in my reality that I'm stupid like that over a man. That's not going to be a role that I'm going to play as if that's my real life. It would have to be, this is Erica as a character. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not doing nothing that's going to just make me look like a fool over a dude, and then all this stuff coming out. Like, people are like, oh, they setting up storylines. No, Amara she has 2 babies by this man. That's not fake. If she wanted to do it for a storyline, God help her. But people, if you having kids for a storyline, or dealing with a man who is abusive and harming women, and you still deal with him after that comes out, you are something that's like, if your brain is rattling in your skull, that's it is. If she deals with him in any capacity, if after you find out a man has harmed a woman, that's why I don't understand, like, MeaganGood. That's what I was talking about in the other video. MeaganGood and that damn tattoo, Johnny's girl. No, no, no. That's not like something, it's a cult. Something is wrong. Something is terribly wrong. Yeah, I believe that it is a cult. It is a cult, because anybody that chooses to participate in a system that they know doesn't benefit them, and like continue to preach and perch and chirp and like tell other people to follow it, or be trying to be like some type of example. Like, didn't Devon Franklin just get married the other day? I don't know who the woman is that he married, but MeaganGood is over here getting a tattoo of a man who is on record of harming women.
Tired ass, po ass, raggedy ass, slow ass niggas.
Who are these niggas?
And then not only just that one woman, but has a history of volatile behavior with people he's in relationships with, not just romantic, intimate relationships, but working relationships, collegiate relationships, right? And you get his name tattooed on your body.
It was gone. Let me just go in the bush and weep. Let me just go in the bush and weep. I just have to go in the bush and weep. Really.
Something is not right. Something is wrong. Something's not right. And MeaganGood really strikes me as the type of person, which I think a lot of pick-me's are. They do things and like, oh, I get another prize. I get like they feel like there's some honor in these actions that where they're like rejecting themselves. Like you're not getting like there would be like the other day I just said it. There would be no man ever, no man that I would ever put his name on my body. Are you? And if you have, whatever. This is me. This is me. This is how I feel about it. If you want to call my opinion a judgment, have at it. But that's how I feel about it. Because a man is never to be immortalized in that way. There's nothing that he could have done deserving to be immortalized on your body. There's nothing that he could have done. But the fact that he has been violent towards women and you let somebody put a needle into your body to put his name on it as property of Johnny's girl, you are nuts. That is insane to me. Do what you want with your body, girl. I don't give a fuck. But that is weird as fuck. To put a man's name on your body that you know has been violent towards women. How and then but Johnny's girl. Like I'm the property of this man. Ugh. 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 And for anybody to be like, "Oh, love wins, love wins." No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No. No, no, no. So after you find out that Alan has done these things to a woman, if you still try to be in community with him, you would not be able to be next to my daughters. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. And like the people said in the comments, let his wife, because he is married, let his wife deal with him. You raise your children. Don't worry about him. Don't worry about asking him for nothing. Where did our dad go? Oh, I found out he harmed a woman in his past. He harmed a woman. He raped a woman. So no, no, nope. He's not a safe person. No. Mm-mm. All right, let's see what else is happening. Yeah, Blueface looks crazy as hell. Oh. Blueface looks crazy as hell. Somebody said, "Don't update us again. Thank you." Turning yourself into a detention desk over a 2-year sentence is wild. Well, I tell you, he has like tattoos all over his face. You would think he'd been in there since 1987. Those tattoos make him look so dirty. And y'all used to say this nigga was fine. You think he was the one doing the bending. Unshare these pictures, thanks. Let them inmates doodle. Let them inmates doodle on him in there. Doodle. Like, cause his face literally looks like a chalkboard. Like, why would he do that to his face? I don't know. I do not understand that. I don't know if it's a way to be intimidating so the niggas don't think you're a pretty boy and they don't try to get in your booty. Like, I don't know. Is it for intimidation? To show solidarity to a gang? He said, and he even said that him being in there is helpful to him. Like, that's what I'm telling you. Like, if people were allowed to live freely without being placed into these boxes, but the irony is because of their repressive existence and how they have to repress and like over overcompensate in the masculinity department, and then that ends up, coming out as anger and things like that, and then they wind up in an environment where they wanted to be in the first place, among men, and that's just what it is. That's where they want to be. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. You should see Blueface looks crazy as hell. Like, he has tattoos all over his face. He like has covered his face in tattoos, and then he has like his hair coming down like in bangs, and then this hat on. He just looks really dumb. He looks dumb. Like, he literally looks dumb. You look dumb. You look like a follower. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, we're going. I'm out of here. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.